Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into La Coquette Motel. I am Dune. I am the caretaker here around the motel, and as you can see, I've been very busy. It takes a lot of work to keep a place looking as nice and pristine as this place does, I want to tell you. But we want to welcome you all then. We are glad that you have decided to include us on your tour of potential vacation spots. And we believe here at La Coquette Motel that we have one of the finest half-star accommodations you're going to find anywhere. And in fact, we are nestled in the woods. We're right off of Highway 69 here. And we are maybe a modest little motel, but don't let that fool you. We have all the amenities you would expect in a full one-star motel, even though we almost have a half star ourselves. But that doesn't matter. We still have the amenities of a much more classy place. And believe me, it was not hard to get. It was not easy to get that half a star that we've got. But at any rate, our accommodations sometimes include sheets, towels, and even beds. That's right. Each room features a round screen television. You don't find that just anywhere these days. Some of our beds even include those magic fingers. I hope you have a good supply of quarters with you. But the one really special thing about the La Coquette Motel is that you can check in, but you can never leave. That's right. And as we all get settled here on the shuttle, including me, I have to get myself settled in here too on the shuttle, but there are a couple of housekeeping things I do have to go over with you briefly. And as I said earlier, speaking of housekeeping, if any of you ladies or gentlemen are thinking of a career in the housekeeping motel industry, maybe check with Una after the show. We might have some openings. You never, ever know. But anyway, that is not the housekeeping I am talking about. The housekeeping I mean is that we would like to ask you to remove all unnecessarily scripted items like HUDs or AOs, dance HUDs, and if you could leave them in a neat pile over by the office door, it would assist us in selling them after you. Just take them off and yeah, well, keep them safe. But yeah, we would appreciate it if you would take those off. My assistant Una here, she is more than willing to help you if you need any help stripping those off or any other thing you might need stripped off. But on to more serious stuff. As you look around the motel, you will see there is some strewn luggage from some, well, recently departed guests. And yeah, these luggage pieces will gladly accept any tip donations for the continued maintenance of our motel here. You know, a little donation could go a long way with the motel staff, the guests, me, and Miss Una. And a little enthusiasm with your tips might even possibly be the key that will help you eventually leave today. Filming of your trip is prohibited unless given the express permission of the La Coquette Motel. So photos are always encouraged, though. Yeah, we are welcome to take all kinds of photos and put them on our Flickr group. Now, some of the photos you may take, you may need to be aware of the adult content limitations recently put into Flickr. So, yeah, just be a little careful with those. At any rate, I believe we are all here, and I believe everybody is seated properly on the golf cart. So we are going to begin our tour of our facility. Now, remember, we are here to serve you, and as we pull up in front of the motel office, the manager, Miss Dani, she has been awakened even before her first evening trick. Well, she's got a little bit of a side job. It involves helping a magician. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said her first trick, because as you notice from the sign, prostitution is not allowed here. Yeah, you have to be quiet. Anyway, she is here to check in some unwanted guests. She checked her office book and realized she needs to wake Exie, the motel domestic, up. She's got some rooms to get ready. Room 101 is going to be a Miss Sparrow. Room 102 will be a Miss Kieran. And room 103 is a Miss Vixen. And none of them are ready. So Exie needs to get moving for this check-in. So Well, hopefully this new group of guests will have a luckier stay than the last few, but at any rate, we are going to start off with a nice rendition of Heartbreak Hotel. This is by Heidi Feek.
Since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. I get so lonely, baby. You make me so lonely. I get so lonely, I could die. Although it's always crowded, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry away their gloom. You make me so lonely, baby. I get so lonely. You make me so lonely, I could die. Bellhop's tears keep flowing, and the desk clerk's dressed in black. We've been so long on Lonely Street, they ain't never ever looking back. Ooh, I get so lonely, babe. You make me so lonely. I get so lonely, I could die. Just take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel. Ooh, I get so lonely, babe. You make me so lonely. Ooh, I get so lonely, I could die. Ooh, I get so lonely.
Oh, man. Oh, good Lord. That manhole explosion has taken another manager. Our 69th. Now we're going to be in the market for another manager. Hey, Una, you want to move up in the world? Yeah, come. We'll talk about that after the show, darling. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, it is too bad, but that manhole explosion has taken another one of our managers. Dani had told me that she thought she smelled gas coming from around there. Maybe I should have listened to her, but I was too busy ignoring cleaning the pool, to be honest with you, to look into it anyway. Well, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to see Exie, the motel domestic. Now, she's in the utility room, so you all are going to want to direct your camera over to the utility room when it's time for that. And yeah, she's going to look for a semi-clean towel or maybe even a sheet for our guests so she can make up the room. So hold on and remain seated as we go.